watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Severe weather all across the DMV. This is just a sampling of the intense lightning storm, heavy rain, and intimidating shelf cloud that we have seen. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Susan Tran.
Quite the evening. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. We are still on a DMV First Warn Day. We have live team coverage tonight. Our Max Marcilla in the district following storm damage there.
And our Ben Dennis is over in Alexandria, where the downpour really just overtook some streets. But first, we're going to get right over to meteorologist Damon Matson. And Damon, this was a super swift but intense storm.
Yes, this system packed a punch here today. All those storms that were out there bringing some impact to a large portion of the area, including the immediate DC metro area. But I do have some good news as we head into the overnight hours. The active weather is pretty much past us at this point. Things are improving greatly. It's more about just picking up the pieces a little bit here after that intense blow came through with those very strong storms and heavy rain. The flood watch that was out there until midnight has been canceled across the entire DMV. Notice how it's still up around some surrounding counties in Maryland, Pennsylvania, Delaware, outside of the DMV. So this severe weather is not far off, but it's not our concern, thankfully, any longer heading into the night here. And there's that severe thunderstorm watch that was up until 10 p.m. also canceled across the entire DMV. And watch as this line, it just ripped on through the district and the I-95 corridor during the very back half of that evening rush hour. Still pretty active as you head toward the eastern shore. We do have some leftover steady rainfall in parts of southern Maryland up into northeastern Maryland as well. But many of us are starting to quiet down and dry out, but not before we did feel and see the impacts. Multiple flooding reports here, some wind damage around the district, and we also have this scattered wind damage across Maryland back into portions of Virginia. So these storms didn't leave without having a mark here on us in the DMV. Now, we are quieting down tonight. Are we going to see conditions be a little bit better on our Thursday? We'll have a full picture forecast coming up here in just a bit.
We sure hope so, Damon. Thank you. New video tonight out of Virginia. Take a look at how dark it is out here as the torrential rain falling along GW Parkway. Our news team gathered along the area.
Oh, yeah, even saw right there, you can see it, just a tree branch coming across the GW right in the middle of the roadway there. So just a crazy commute home for so many people. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joining us now live tonight from Alexandria.
And intense lightning as well, Ben. What was it like as you were driving around and seeing all the damage and concerns?
Well, Susan, as Chris had mentioned, a crazy commute home. It was crazy for anybody who was on East Glebe Road in the Del Rey neighborhood of Alexandria, not far from Route 1 road. Now it was a river. This is how high the water was. It had completely covered the road. It was hard to discern between the pavement and the grass across the street. That silver car across the way, that had a driver who had to ditch it at one point. They're stalling out or engine failure. Who knows? However, they'll have to be towed. Check it out. 10 minutes before 7 o'clock tonight, roughly a foot of water came up from the street level. Those drivers had to ditch vehicles. Hard to tell the difference from where the road was, the sidewalk was, and even the grass on the apartment complex nearby. Now, on the way here from Northwest DC, the scene along the GW Parkway, as you mentioned, not uncommon when strong storms come through, down branches indeed. I spoke with a driver whose car did stall after his battery died in Del Rey. The water started trickling inside the front seat. Meantime, an eyewitness was surprised to see how far up onto the sidewalk the water ran and into a restaurant's elevated parking lot.
Started to flood, but I thought it was still fairly clear for me to pass, and then once it got here, it just moved really quickly, and then the car died. Maybe three inches when it was starting to come in.
All of a sudden, you just saw the water rise up on the street on Glebe, and when cars would try to go through on Glebe, it would just send a wave of water up into the lot.
And just about a half hour ago, Marcos Santos had his car towed by AAA. He's on his way. He's going to have to deal with that, something he hasn't had to deal with before. Now, several residents living nearby, as well as a gentleman who works at a restaurant here on East Glebe Road, said the city of Alexandria has started one of several phases of storm mitigation projects, and they credit the water alleviating so quickly here to that project, which only has more projects in the years ahead, they say. Live in the Delray neighborhood in Alexandria, Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, good work there, Ben. Thanks for that live report. Meanwhile, new video out of Northeast D.C. tonight. Take a look. Heavy rain pouring at the Noma Metro stop. That is near Florida Avenue and 3rd Street. You can see the wind whipping there and just the water just gushing off the trains there in the bottom left of your screen. And the gusty winds and heavy downpours causing damage really all across the district.
There was a tree that was falling there in Northwest tonight. That was right near Dunbar High School. And that's where we find DC News Now's Max Marcilla, who has been just monitoring all of the conditions and the intense storm from this, the conditions there. Max, tell us what you're seeing.
Well, Chris and Susan, I mean, Damon mentioned, he said this storm packed a punch. It really did. It was really fast and really powerful. And you can see just how powerful, because a big tree like this one here on 1st Street Northwest came completely down. We're right across the street from Dunbar High School, and you can see it is a big tree, lots of branches, and it completely cuts off this roadway. Now, the most damage beyond, obviously the tree falling happened to this car that was parked here. You can see that there is the driver's side windshield got hit. Luckily, nobody was inside. There were no injuries here. You can also hear some honking because right now this road, while clearly not open because the tree is down, no one has came to block it off as far as, police or fire. So there are still people coming here and having to turn around. Now, there were no injuries here. DC Fire did say there was one person who received minor injuries. They were on Van Ness Street Northwest. A bolt of lightning hit a nearby chair, but those injuries are minor and that person should be okay. Now, we mentioned all of the elements of this storm we were tracking, and take a look at some of the video that we shot from earlier. This first video you're seeing, this we shot when we were on L Street Northwest. We were monitoring the conditions for flooding, and you can see what happened on L Street and what happened on so many roadways across the region. It was completely flooded on the sides, water pooling, making it hard, if not impossible, for cars to pass. And then if that flooding wasn't bad enough, take a look at this video. We shot this on 21st Street Northwest. And you can see the rain was really hard, lightning was striking constantly, visibility was basically impossible, basically none during that stretch of time when the rain was just dumping and the lightning was powerful. So again, back out here live across from Dunbar High School. The main challenge now is the cleanup. This tree, a big part of it, it is still down, and so far it has remained down since the most powerful part of these storms came through.
All right, Max, since we have you, we were looking at that video. I could see the water on the roads just whipping around with the intense wind. The lightning was everywhere. At one point, Damon was mentioning there were 2,500 lightning strikes. What was it like to sit in a car, to drive around in these roads? Could you feel the intensity of the storm?
Well, it was definitely not fun, Susan. I mean, we say all the time, and it's a cliche, but turn around, don't drown. And that's really what a lot of people on the roadways had to be thinking. Look, this storm was very powerful, but at least on some of the major roadways that we were on, including, you saw the areas 21st Street, L Street. We drove around to Sherman Avenue Northwest. We crossed over into Northeast, 4th Street Northeast. A lot of these roads had water sort of pooling on the side. Didn't see too many reports of flooding in the middle of roadways. So the cars just had to, kind of turn 2 lanes into 1 or 3 into 2, make their way around that pooled water. But it was a really just nasty commute. That visibility with how hard the rain was falling for a solid 20 or so minute stretch, that definitely made the commute really tough. And you have to remember, all of this happened, this was the 6 o'clock hour on, a pretty busy Wednesday here in the DC area. So it was not a fun commute home, definitely not a fun walk home from people taking the metro. So, definitely a tough one out here. But again, the good news is only one person confirmed injured from these storms, and DC Fire say it was just minor injuries.
Max Marcilla reporting live for us there in Northwest. Thank you so much for giving us that perspective there, Max. And we're taking a live look right now at the power outages all across the region. And you can see thousands of people are without power right now. Dominion Energy reporting more than 11,000 people are in the dark across Northern Virginia. 6,000 of them are in Fairfax County. Pepco also saying more than 6,000 in the region are in the dark. And really, we have to emphasize, not only are they without electricity. That also means they do not have air conditioning on a very sweltering night. Let's take a live look right now as we check out the ground stops there at BWI, Reagan National, and Dulles Airport. At last check, we were seeing that no flights were coming in and out until 9:30 due to the thunderstorms in the area. The same goes for Dulles and BWI, again, DCA. The conditions often change, and this map does get updated, but you're going to continue to see plenty of delays even after the FAA lifts these ground stops.
Meanwhile, new details tonight of a toddler killed in Southeast D.C. Police now searching for the man who they say shot her. This is Charles Rucker. He is wanted for first-degree murder. Police releasing these two mugshots. The one on the left is from 2021. The right is most recent. 3-year-old Anasi Cheadle was killed by a stray bullet while sitting inside a car Saturday on 14th Street Southeast. She had just returned home from watching fireworks with her family. Anyone with information on this case is asked to call D.C. police. And happening now in Virginia, Leesburg police searching for a 17-year-old girl who ran off during a court appearance in Loudoun County. Investigators say she escaped the courthouse, then got into a stranger's car, attacked the driver, but continued running from the scene. She was last seen near the McDonald's on East Market Street. If you have any information, police want to hear from you.
We're helping you stretch your dollar on your next grocery run. The key is to keep what you buy so you don't toss money into the trash. DC News Now's Haley Milon with expert advice on making sure your food lasts.
Freezer and refrigerator settings may not be something you've paid attention to, but knowing the right setting can make your food last longer and give you the most bang for your buck.
If you just throw your groceries in the fridge without rhyme or reason to where you're putting them, think again. The FDA guidelines are to get your food in the fridge as soon as possible. Keep the temperature 40 degrees Fahrenheit or cooler. Store raw meats and fish on the bottom where it's coolest. Dairy can go above that, but cover cheeses up. Prepared foods like cooked meats and pastas can go on the top shelf. Fruits and veggies should go in the drawers. The shelves in your door get the warmest, so it's best to just use those for condiments. Wrapping salad and herbs in a damp paper towel will keep them from drying out. Okay, now on to filling the fridge. We track 10 grocery staple prices at Walmart, Giant, and Safeway to help you find the best deals out there. Compared to last week, Walmart prices are stable. And once again, the lowest of the bunch. A dozen brown eggs holding steady at $3.94. Giant Shoppers 80% lean ground beef is pricier this week at $5.49 for a 1-pound tray. Safeway's dropped prices on broccoli, avocado, and wheat bread. But ground beef prices are way up. An 80% lean 1-pound tray running you about $12. If you know what products you're shopping for, check out the app Grocery Deals. You can compare prices between various stores in real time.
Track these prices and more over on DCNewsNow.com. Keyword search, stretch your dollar. I'm Haley Milon. Back to you.
Great advice, Haley. Thank you. Coming up on DC.